Hey, are you there?
Hello. I am. What happened just before that to make my comments so funny?
Well, because it went. "Nga."
And we were just saying how you were having some technical difficulties last time with the app, and then as soon as you came on, right on cue,
Yeah.
it just did its thing. Well, that's awesome.
All right, so let's get this party rolling.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. There. Got some more Clash going. It is the Random Kristian Show. I am Christian, producer extraordinaire. Loudly time over there behind the doors. And actually, you didn't shut the doors, Lyle, you moron. Um, Brian, Matt, you there?
Hello. Hello.
Hey. All right. Yeah, we've been playing with technology and getting lost in the supermarket, technically, as we basically can call it. I know I was having several issues, and then Brian, and I think I don't know if we were recording or not, but yeah, we missed that one big time. That was awesome. Brian comes on and says, "I think I'm having issues," and it was awesome. So you had to be there, and obviously only me and Matt were. So
Yes.
all right. Well, Brian, you were there, but you were on the other end. So
And you missed it, Brian. It was hilarious. I'm glad I can add to the levity of the day because I have been massively busy and can't seem to catch up. I just keep adding more things to my evening docket.
great.
I hate that.
Well, then let's get rocking and rolling. All right. So I'm just gonna throw this out here. How soon is everybody opening up for the gates of peril to open up and release the coronavirus? Corona, but coronavirus.
Well,
Brian.
how soon should we, or how soon is it happening? I work in an essential business allegedly, and we've already been open. We've been doing this the whole time.
Well, yeah, but yeah, I mean, you're out in Colorado. I guess we need to clarify, and Matt's out in California. I'm out in Missouri. Gosh, excuse me. And so now is Colorado opening up yet, or are they still holding back? What's going on out there?
Okay, so they've got some holdback. They're trying to let people in, sort of like a little bit like the California phased-in approach, but they're asking everybody to wear a mask out in public.
Right. Okay. So and now and see, like out here in Missouri, we're doing this 10-10-10 thing. 10 people to 10 people. In X amount of area. Um, and then you still have to wear masks. They're saying need gloves. They're not saying you must wear them. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different little microcosm, and of course it's depending on where you're at. But this is the mayor of the Kansas City area that I'm talking about, and but the governor is still pushing to like, hey, keep it cool. But well, actually, I'm sorry. The governor of Missouri is like wanting to push things forward. The mayor of Kansas City is like, hey, we're gonna phase slowly into it, which I'm all for the precaution. Now, Matt, you're out in the Central Coast.
Uh, you know, um, from what I've seen, I don't really watch that much news anymore, like local. Uh, we're doing the in phases, and I think it's X amount of days without X amount of cases, and they're going like kind of by a region at a time.
Okay.
And if your region feels that it should open up sooner, then the state will look into it and
Oh,
this and that. And honestly, they can open up as soon or as slow as they want. I'm still not going to go anywhere until I'm sure that it's fairly wrangled.
All
I
right.
mean, you know what I mean? Like, I know last time I said they should just open it up and just let your chips fall where they may, but I never actually said that, and I still won't be going out. So
Yeah. All right. So
that's just
okay, and now I get your apprehension and stuff, but I mean, where you're at, and again, it's Central Coast. What I mean, have you guys been getting a lot of coronavirus cases? I mean, obviously Los Angeles, San Francisco, those are going to be hard hit because people are packed in like sardines.
right. Well,
Um,
let me. I'm just gonna pull up our local news station here really quick because
okay.
it's like Santa Barbara County, just to the south of us, is getting hit pretty pretty good. Let me just through here really
Okay,
quick.
well, while you're looking that up now, Brian, you're south of Denver.
Yep, about an hour south of Denver, Colorado Springs.
Right.
The whole county is under 1 million people, about 950 or so in the county.
Right. And now you guys and you've got a lot of military bases there. You've got what, Peterson, Fort Carson,
Air Force Academy.
Air Force Academy. Now, were you guys getting hit a lot harder just because of the military influence there, or do you think you guys were cleaner because of the military presence there?
Good question. We didn't get hit too badly, but again, I have no idea what being hit badly or not badly looks like because it's such a moving target. But
Right.
we haven't. They said that we had quite a few cases. We haven't had a lot of deaths, and I think that's kind of the most important part of it is that
Right.
I think it's like any other virus, seasonal virus, that the number of cases isn't as big an issue as the number of deaths, and this is kind of a typical type thing. So
Okay. So and now but basically, yeah, I mean, yeah, there was some cases reported, but you guys weren't having hospitals flooded, they're building tents and like, you see what they're saying happens in New York and stuff like that, right?
right, yeah, we haven't seen any of that.
Okay, yeah.
New York's just insane. I mean,
But
I can't even imagine.
okay, yeah. But now remember, those people are stacked in like, sardines. So, somebody gets a common cold, it's going through. And it's gonna get into those those masses because that's just how it happens when you're forced into a small area, somebody sneezes, you're gonna feel something, you know and I mean, and I'm not trying to downplay the fact that people get sick and it's a horrible disease and whatnot. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is and I'm also not saying you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. It's nothing like that. It's what I'm saying is you're running those odds. You-
You remember that from Airplane? Sorry, that's where that came from.
the what?
That's an Airplane quote. Remember at the very end, the guy's like, they took the risk. I say, let them die.
That's right. That news reporter on there. That's right.
Right. So that was just
A hospital. What is it? It's a big building with sick people in it, but that's not important right now.
All right, here I got some numbers for you for Santa Barbara County.
Oh, look at Mr. Facts and Figures.
485 total cases, but I think they're also counting numbers from one of the from Lompoc from the jail
Okay.
down there. But they have 8 deaths in Santa Barbara County.
Okay.
And we're here in San Luis. We only have we have 181 reported cases.
Okay.
And I think we're only like 3 deaths or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
this is yesterday at noon. This article, and 8 new cases had been reported. Wednesday. So,
Okay. Yeah.
it's not we're not that hard hit here, but it's also really easy to stay away from people
Right.
here. I mean,
Well, yeah, you're a lot more spread out. You're
right.
a little more rural area. I mean, not super rural, but it's it's a spread out community. I mean, we will say that, even though it's been more condensed over the past several years.
Right. Yeah, it's still fairly sparsely populated compared to a lot of places.
Right. And kind of like the Springs. The Springs is kind of dense in areas, but it's still a pretty widespread area. I mean,
Right.
I would say that.
Yeah.
Okay, now going back to your numbers, the facts and figures here. And Brian, I'll start with you. What do you think is the validity of these reported deaths as actually being coronavirus deaths? And then what do and then all the people reporting as illnesses?
That's an extremely good question because I actually have, saved um, a news article that said that, man, whatever it was, a prison guard dies after being hospitalized for coronavirus.
Right.
And that's what the headline said. But the story actually is the guy had a heart attack on the job and died 2 days later. And the report comes back saying that he had coronavirus. And I don't know if that's what they put on his death certificate, but again, it's one of those things where you think, oh, you hear it happening,
Right.
and whatever. I read a story yesterday where some New York doctors had written a thing that says, where's all the heart attacks in New York, meaning that suddenly heart attacks are not happening in New York, and
Everybody got incredibly healthy and then infected with the coronavirus.
Right, exactly. So, it's little things like that that make you scratch your head and go, what's really going on here?
Things that make you go, Oh, where is that song? Yeah, well, that's coming up now. All right. So, and then, yeah, okay, because that's been my biggest thing is like, and then you see reports, there's doctors, and it's not just one, but I've seen several interviews with doctors saying, listen, we're being asked to report this as corona related. Doesn't mean that
Right.
it's been a corona illness or, it is related to the coronavirus, but it's, or death, and this one guy was like, listen, I told them this is not a coronavirus related death. And they said, mark it down anyway. And
Hey,
there's levity in their report to where they can mark down the actual cause of death, but also mark it down as coronavirus to have it as a coronavirus death.
Yeah, that just seems. The whole thing's kind of sketchy, and there's way too many unknowns everywhere. Like, you can probably cut this part out, but
It's not getting cut out, so you're saying it, say it.
Well, I mean, who knows? I mean, all I can do, all I know is all I can do is do what I can do, and you're either going to get it or you're not, and it's either going to kill you or it isn't. I mean, you can't let it control your life too much.
Right.
I mean, I get being overly cautious. I don't have any problem with that. But like what Brian was saying was, when you don't know what the real numbers are, it's hard to make a informed decision.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And then you start having to go, just like that. Things that make you go, I mean, who do we trust? Yeah.
That's exactly a great question. As to who do you trust?
Right.
I have a friend from San Diego, and his mother has been ill. I mean, she's elderly. I knew her, and her capacity had been declining. And I've been away from there for 5 years,
Right.
and she was in bad shape then. So she just recently passed away, and they went to go pick up her death certificate so they could start the process of all the things that have to be done using that, bank accounts, property, all that kind of stuff. And the death certificate actually said coronavirus, and it's like he is a military physician's assistant, so a military PA. He looked at that and was like, no, no. And, kind of fought the battle, and they were willing to take it off. But that's actually what her death certificate said, is that she died of corona.
Right.
Wow.
And dude, this is our government.
I know. I'm telling you right now, I know this guy. This isn't like hearsay, secondhand. I know a guy who knows a guy. I know him.
Right.
You can look him up on my Facebook friends. He's one of my friends.
Right. And dude, hey, I'm not questioning it because I fully believe it. Well, I mean, for one, okay, we've got to look at the facts. There's people going on the news, like national news, local news, saying I'm being told to do this. Okay. And like I even posted something on my Facebook page about a couple of doctors. I think they were down in Bakersfield, and they both came out and they were like, listen, this is what's going on. This is what we're being told to do. It doesn't mean that they are related to COVID-19 or coronavirus, which they are two different, well, not two different things, but one is a more severe, obviously, than the other. Um, and it's like flu, killer flu. Um, but and and the weird thing is, I had so many people just jump in there and go, "Oh, this is fake news." And if it's fake news, okay, there's a whole bunch of other people across the country saying the same thing, and then all of a sudden, and I can't find this video anymore. Okay, now I mean, and I'm sure maybe the TV station has it. I don't know, but you can't find it on the web anymore.
Yeah, they scrubbed it, huh?
And yeah, it disappeared because uh another friend of mine on Facebook went and started looking, and he's like, "Oh, video's been removed." That's how valid it was. And I'm like, "Dude, or that's actually how valid it was, and the government doesn't want you hearing about this anymore and bringing up these questions." So, and yeah, I am getting all rebel rousing, and I mean, I'm sorry, but it's starting to really kind of cheese me off how the fear mongering and controlling that's going on, and it's,
Hey,
huh?
one of the, I was just saying, well, one of the other things that's really problematic with this whole shutdown thing is that now that people are being allowed to, go back out and start working again.
Right.
I noticed that on the freeway that used to be nice and empty, there's more people to have to contend with, and you got all the Karens who are just blocking the fast lane, thinking that all of us who've been enjoying the remember last episode, enjoying the bump up in speed options, should not be doing so.
Right.
I noticed that this morning, and I was like, oh, I got to say something about that today, because I was chuckling because I finally got around this one lady, and she just kind of glared at me like, "Can't believe that you're going over 65." And I'm like,
that's how you get the virus, man. Don't you know? That's how they give it to you.
That's right. They slow you down, and then
hey, California. Excuse me. California, I can't remember what city it is. It's kind of a funky name. I have a picture of it. I'll send it to you once I find it. But it's a picture of a trailhead, and it says, "Due to coronavirus, biking is no longer permitted, hiking only."
Oh, I saw that.
And I was like, so apparently coronavirus is like a cheetah. It only chooses those that move fast. So if you don't move, the cheetah's not bothered. But
that's right. If you play dead, then it passes over like a bear.
Right.
Bear just comes up, sniffs, and goes, whatever. And then
exactly.
I'm telling you.
That's the problem is people are making decisions based on emotion and not fact. You know?
I'm telling you.
Yeah. I mean, and like all those, the deaths that, they're marking as coronavirus, there should be an option of, so like with the flu, you go, you have the flu, but you don't die from the flu, you die from, pneumonia due to complications from the flu.
Right.
Exactly.
I think if they were more like, they had the coronavirus, and what it did is it exacerbated whatever other problem they had, like the prison guard. I probably had a bad heart to begin with, had the virus, and the virus complicated his.
I can see the air quotes right there. Complicated. Yes. Okay. Everybody's going to have a little coronavirus mounted on their head. Okay. And then we're all going to go out and attack the world with the coronavirus. Okay. Yeah.
I just want sharks with coronavirus attached to their heads.
Oh, it's evil.
But I mean, it's just super frustrating when like I try to live my life based on a reality, but when what they're giving you is a non-real. I mean,
yeah, I know.
What happened to the heart attacks in New York City? All of a sudden, no one has a freaking heart attack anymore.
Yeah. No, everybody got healthy and then, died from coronavirus. So there we go.
Right. So in that article that talked about that, one of the doctors, it was like written by 3 or 4 different doctors, one of them hypothesized that staying inside meant people were eating healthier, drinking less, and that's what probably that might have contributed to the lower heart attacks.
Well, good point. Or the fact that they are all staying inside eating delivered food that somebody coughed on, which gave them coronavirus, and then they died.
It
was healthy food.
You're $24 on your Target order to be delivered, and you want free delivery at $25. What do you throw in? M&Ms, man.
Peanut M&Ms, choking hazard. Peanuts probably came from China.
Peanut butter or peanut M&Ms are fine with me. Who's sending me some? I need some.
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, see, and that's what I'm talking about. Now, and oh, by the way, I meant to mention this before. Did you all know that The Simpsons actually prophesized this whole epidemic? Or pandemic, sorry, that's the proper word's pandemic, okay? They had an episode, and it was just in the beginning. It was like just like a minute of the beginning of the show when they were doing something, and there's they show these workers in China coughing into boxes, and the box says coronavirus. And they're shipping them over to the US, and then people are getting sick from the coronavirus in the US. And this was like what, 20 years ago?
Wait, was that the one where Homer orders something?
I think I can't even remember. I saw the clip.
Comes to work sick and
yeah, so somebody pointed the clip out to me a while back, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I mean, I remember it, but I was just like, "Holy crap!" And it's just so funny. Yeah, he's on the phone with them, and they're like, "Hold on 1 second," and the guy's like, "Okay, what you need?" You know. Oh my god, and I was just like, "Oh, stupid Simpsons, always prophesizing everything." That's right. We're the second coming. Now.
Well,
all right, that's blasphemy, and yeah, horrible.
On that, though, it's only a matter of time before, with our worldwide distribution system, that something like this was going to happen.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you got to think back, like, to the Spanish flu. with the amount of travel between countries, it moved. They thought that it moved pretty quick, but if all we've done is accelerate how fast something can get to another place and survive.
Right. Well, technology,
Sneeze
man.
on something, throw it on a plane, and it'll live.
Yeah, it's technology.
So, and that's why your Bluetooth didn't work earlier.
Probably got the corona.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. It's the downfall of mankind. We're just labeling it. Hey, see, downfall of mankind. I labeled it right here on this show. Mark it. 1,733 hours today, April
There's a government
29th.
agency that's listening, and they're saying, no, we're going to call it mankind's fall down. So you're not gonna see a dime of that government naming money.
Damn it! Always getting screwed by the man. Don't trust Whitey. Just saying it. Hey, we have one viewer on the YouTube live. What's up? Thank you.
Mom, thank you.
I wonder. Well, yeah, right. And I wonder if they're in Ireland, because thank you, Ireland, for tuning in. We still have a 13% listening in Ireland. So there we go.
That's just weird.
That's great.
Dude, love an island.
Somebody in Ireland's got insomnia.
Yeah.
They're just like, this guy is hilariously unbelievable, and his accent is just horrific. You can imagine. Obviously, we all love the accents that come out of the UK.
Right.
And I don't know. Do you think they have as much love for ours, or do you think that they listen to ours and just laugh their butts off?
Probably, more. I'm not trying to say one thing or the other, but of course, you got your East Coasters, and then your Southerns, But then, and you can go up and down the East Coast, and I actually did this for a client. I was practicing accents for them, doing my voiceover stuff, and I started out in Rhode Island, kind of going down into New England, and then of course you got your Brooklyn, what you gonna say in Long Island, they're always just going nuts on Long Island, which is more Manhattanese, I guess. I'm not sure, but and then the Southerns, they're Southeastern. Oh my gosh, we were going through all these, and so I'm sure those are really fun for them to listen to. But then you get guys like us where it's, well, I guess and I have been told I have an accent by people out here in Missouri. I'm like, what are you talking about? And they're like, you're not from here. And I'm like, well, no, I'm from California. That's it. Yep, you're California.
Well, they call it a California drawl, like a Texas drawl. I don't drawl.
Now, have you heard that, Brian? Being out in Colorado? Of course, Colorado's got a lot of Californians now. So, oh, did we lose Brian?
My phone says he's still connected.
Yeah, my phone says he's connected. And yeah, by the way, YouTube people and whatnot, we are doing this podcast through my iPhone because we're not very tech savvy, and for some reason, neither is the podcasting platform that we use. So, anyway, but hey, they like us, and we got hey, there you are.
We got Brian back.
Okay, I think I figured out what happens if my screen goes dark. So does the voice.
Aha.
Before I forget, I'm asking you for 10% royalties just for the idea, okay? And I'm not joking, because I think I actually have a very good idea for you that I think would sell. You need to find a way to create an app that allows people to plug in voice things for all of their phone things. So, for example, somebody receives a text and they can have Chris actually saying something in a Brooklyn accent. Yo, you gonna answer me, man? That kind of thing.
Oh.
For phone recordings, for text messages, for anything. You could just do a whole bunch of them. Here's one for incoming text. Yo, you got a text, brother. You know, that kind of
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Well, actually, that's kind of some of the stuff that I do. I do.
But I'm saying if you did it in an app, somebody could just download it for $1.
Oh, I see. Oh, ooh.
You know what I'm talking about, and then they can just go through and say, hey, I want to choose a certain voice for this particular, you know,
Right.
whatever for this particular person, because you know how you can do like, oh, I've got a ringtone for this person and a ringtone for that person, an incoming text tone for that person. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Brian.
I'm telling you,
Gold.
man, it's money. It's
yeah.
money.
Like, hey, your freaking phone's ringing. All right. Answer your freaking phone. Nummy. Or
Nummy, it's my girlfriend. I'm telling you, man, it's money right there. Because I've anyway, just a thought.
Yep. Oh, dude. All right. Well, now I've got to get to work. Okay. Okay. Speaking of getting to work, we had a couple topics we were going to throw out there, and I don't know if you guys even remember them because, anyway, yeah, I had my bad back, and yeah, I'm kind of hopped up on pain pills right now, so everything's a little extra fun for me.
You're not as funny as you were that first day.
Oh, dude. Well, no, I'm on the tail end of the pill I took earlier. I'm gonna take one after this show because, well, and you know, actually, you both experienced me pretty high and stuff. So imagine that, except in the loopier. So,
Do you remember? You called me?
yeah, yes, I remember I called you
Okay.
because I couldn't text.
You could not text.
Yeah, Brian, yeah, the pain pills that I'm on, it's oxycodone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude. And oh my, and 12 and a half years sober, bro. Seriously, the strongest thing I've ever taken has been ibuprofen, and I don't even like doing that. And I'm like, I was in so much pain. I was like, whatever, I don't care. And I'm doing the other inflammatory things and whatnot. But dude, I took this pill Friday, and I was like trying to text Matt. I don't even remember what the hell I was texting you about.
Oh, I'm finding it.
But dude, I was so looped. I was like, screw it. I just picked up the phone and started. And I don't even remember the conversation, to be honest. It was.
Okay, so here it is. Well, with 3 L's, the Wi-Fi is fixed, and it was our Moo Day M, but I'm now loops on some pain pulls with 3 L's, and probably wouldn't be good to do this now. LOL. Holy cow, I'm looping.
Oh yeah, because I wanted to do the. Oh yeah.
Well, and then then I laughed and I sent something back, but then you said, "No worries, bro. I'm goofed now on pillars. PILLARS. Yes." So I just had to share that with the world. I thought it was hilarious.
It's now out there for in Cyberland forevermore.
Well, yeah, and anybody who knows me, that's probably not the worst thing I've ever said. Looped out on drugs, so you know, because well, and I'm just throwing this out there. The first time I ever got on Facebook and like people can friend request you. No kidding, Brian. Everybody from Saratoga High School that tried to friend me said, "Hey, I heard you died. Is this really Chris Madsen?"
Or,
oh my gosh. Dude, I died so many different ways: drug overdose, alcohol, car crash, AIDS. Dude, and I mean, they were all some kind of drug or alcohol related death, And yes, that's how hard I partied, people on YouTube and podcast world. So, yeah. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was, and then when I told them, "Oh no, I'm sober now," they're like, "Yeah, so you're drunk? What?" And yeah. So yeah, but hey, dude, well, I mean, you guys knew me, so there you go.
Well, and like I told you when we reconnected, that I was honestly kind of a bit worried what would be what I would find. And I honestly, I'd love you no matter what, dude. But I have to tell you, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm so happy. I mean,
It's a little bit better to when you can fully understand the conversation and yeah. Yeah. So
So
no, I appreciate it. Rural, urban, or suburban? What the hell was it? Rural, urban, or suburban? Where would you rather be, Matt? Or yeah, Matt. Let's go with Matt.
all right, well, uh, where I'm at, this kind of not urban, not rural area, small towns, man.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
area is just nice. I lived in San Francisco for like last half of the '90s, for sure.
Right.
And I liked it, but when I moved back to San Luis, it was like so much. It was just relaxing.
Yeah.
Like
It's a better quality of life.
yeah, it's just nice.
Right. Brian.
I would say kind of small townish, sort of semi urban. I mean, semi rural.
Right.
But I like to be close to to things and other people because I've got lots of things I like to do. But I guess if somebody handed me the keys to a shack somewhere in front of a killer surf spot, I'd be no problem, nobody around.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, going back to wanting to be a pirate. Okay. Leaving that one there. Just it's hanging out there. There it is. Everybody. Well, if everybody was a pirate, then that would be not fun. So, all right. Why I want to be a pirate? So I have my own world and I live in it, and I can have a parrot with an eye patch. So there we go.
So you want rural, ocean rural,
Well, and
ocean world?
and and I know. Okay, well, Matt, you said you lived in the city and San Luis Obispo. Brian, I know you've lived several different locales. Um, uh,
Countries even.
yeah, well, yeah, that's true too. Um, and I've been many different places. I've been big cities, Los Angeles, San Francisco. Then I've been in small towns. Hell, I've been in Minden, Nevada when Minden, Nevada was a bump stop, and now apparently that's blowing up big time. Minden and Gardnerville. So I mean, I've lived on very different wide spectrums, and I kind of like, I think we're all kind of in agreement here that rural just it's kind of cool to visit, but yeah, needs something with a little more to it, but the urban is too much.
Well, and as my wife puts it, she's cool to live anywhere that has a hospital and a major grocery store.
There you go.
If that's within, a driving distance where you're like, you got to get to the hospital now, and you can get in a car and go and be fine by the time you get to a hospital.
Okay.
That's like number one on her list.
Yeah. Okay. But you know what? She's not on the show, is she, Matt?
No, she's not.
Yeah, so don't even start.
But we know I'm a parrot, so I agree with her.
That's right.
No, I could live I would love to live up in Big Sur in the middle of nowhere with nothing around.
Oh God. Well, yeah.
But that's me. I mean, this whole shelter in place thing is it doesn't change my daily life.
Well, yeah.
That's the best thing about working from home.
That's true.
Is that it fits my lifestyle perfectly.
Okay, so now you're just showing off.
Oh yeah. Well, little humble brag.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Now, if I I could just make money doing what I do, that would be better.
There you go.
Details.
Yeah, well, yeah, it eventually comes.
Yeah.
All right. So then, what the hell was my other topic? We're running out of time, so I'm trying to push things through here. What was my other topic? Nobody even remembers.
And
It's
I
the
quote.
oh.
Well, I'm just looking back through. How much sterilization do you do, and do you maintain it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. So I was referring to the coronavirus thing because everybody's got this whole ritual now. And so I was just kind of curious, personally, okay, Brian, what can I, and I know you're in a place where you're actually making personal protection equipment. So what do you have to go through every day?
Well, I don't work on the production floor, but the nice thing about it is that when they make that equipment, everybody's wearing the caps, they wear a mask, and they wear gloves. But we had to do that anyway. That was well before.
Right. That was just protocol either way.
Right, and there's some things that we make that are FDA, grade materials that can't have any touch. So once they come out of the machine, they have to go straight into a bag and sealed. So we do that a lot here anyway, and have been, and so washing our hands is common. So I kind of just do the normal thing. I haven't really changed a whole lot in my personal routine. And my wife is a complete nut, clean freak. So at home, we're still kind of doing the same thing as we always have, which is keeping it clean, keeping ourselves clean, washing things through the dishwasher, and wiping down counters with Clorox wipes and whatever it
right.
is, once or twice a day. And, I think once a week they go around and, do banisters, and, they'll do, door handles every couple of days, stuff like that.
Right. Which, yeah, okay. And now, but okay, now, like when you're going out, do you have the gloves on? Do you have a mask on, face shield, happy bubble? What do you got?
I don't do gloves. I don't do face mask. There's not too far from Pikes Peak Community College, if you remember where that is, down
right.
the south end of town. There is a brand spanking new Sam's Club and Walmart combo in the same parking lot. And
sure.
So my wife had to go to Walmart to do something, and they're like, "Oh, you can't come in with a mask on." So she begrudgingly ran out to the car, grabbed a bandana, held it up to her mouth, got through the door, and then discovered that everybody in there was about 50-50 mask to no mask, and about 75 to 25 on gloves. And she's like, "What? Who was this person at the door being all
right.
Hardcore, whatever?" So then she left there, got her shopping done, and then went over to Sam's. Nothing. Nobody there. Nobody wearing masks. Nobody whatever. And I just find it very strange because for the whole month that everybody was going to Costco every day to find out if they got the shipment of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Not far from, there's one not far from where I work, and so I would go to Costco, every couple of days to do this or that, maybe to go fill up gas, and I'd go in there, and nobody was wearing masks except for maybe a couple of workers. Now all of a sudden, everybody's got a mask on, and they're glaring at you if you don't have one on.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
2
weeks ago, when this was like everybody's going to die, you didn't wear masks, and now, we're well past the seasonal time frame for this flu and colds to be, a big deal.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, dude. All right, Matt. What do you got?
Well, when it all first started,
you just sit at home naked all day, don't you?
No, I put on clothes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, because I have the windows open.
So that's stopping you?
No. So anyway, no. When it all first went down, every other day or so I'd hit all the doorknobs with the Clorox wipes and Anytime like you brought in anything from the outside, if it went on a counter or a table, you wiped off the counter or table, and
Okay.
and now it's gotten down to where about once a week I'll hit the doorknobs, and the kitchen and everything else is back to what I learned when I worked in restaurants.
Yeah.
Right.
Just be smart.
Right. Yeah. Just
When
clean.
it needs cleaned, clean it.
Right. When you're done handling raw food, clean it up.
Exactly. And
wash your hands.
And I wash my hands longer than I normally do, but I don't know. It's like sitting around like all these people that, like, how dirty was your life that you had to change super drastically what you're doing?
Right.
You should, a few new things like here and there with the Clorox wipes, sure, but overall, I think I pretty much have gone back to what I normally do in the house. And then when we're out and about, I'll wear a bandana, and if you're not wearing a mask out and about, I'll glare at you, actually. But I've gotten over that too, because honestly, like, it's your choice. I'm wearing mine. You're making your choice. And when I go in a store, there's a store that I've been going to recently, and they have basically sneeze guards up.
Right.
And they don't care. When I go into a place that has no obvious signage, I go, hey, do you want me to wear a mask or not? Like, or do you not care? And if they don't care, I don't really care, because when I get back in my car, first thing I do is use a sanitizer and
right. And that's and there's corporate America right there too, where those sneeze guards went up because if one of those employees got coronavirus or something like that, they'd be suing the hell out of their Walmart or whatever supermarket, that chain that they work for, because of the ignorance of them not putting that up, and it was all their fault. Besides the fact that, hey, we told you to wear a mask and stuff like that. So yeah, it's, and I'll tell you this much because I sound like a total ignoramus. And now, and again, protocols changed when it first started hitting real bad. The wife, when she brought stuff home, she was kind of wiping it down or doing whatever. But still, I've hardly ever worn a glove. I've done it a few times. At work, and I work in a filthy place. We wipe down our forklifts before we get on them. Have to wipe them down after we're done with them. As long as we're the only ones using them. Um, but I have never. I mean, I've got a mask. I've got a little custom made mask. Um, Worn it twice. And honestly, it was just to prove that I could breathe through it, because somebody was saying that it was too hard to breathe through, and I wore it for like an hour doing work. I'm like, yeah, you can breathe through this thing fine. And but see, the thing is too, and Matt, I've got a restaurant background. Um, I wash my hands all the time because it's just ingrained in me that you keep your hands clean.
You do something dirty, you clean them.
Right. And if I'm in an area, just because I'm also anal retentively, obsessively compulsive, like clean and organized spaces, I keep my area clean. So yeah, I'm kind of a freak that way. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not like obsessive to where, oh, don't do that. Oh, what are you doing? You're in my space. No, it's just, when I walk in at work, I usually wipe the thing down at least with I used to just wipe it down with a wet paper towel, just to kind of get the dust and stuff away from the area I was working in. But that's also the atmosphere that I work in also. It's a totally different kind of atmosphere than most offices and things like that. So, and I don't know, Brian, you may relate to that because you work in a kind of warehouse area. So you get a lot of forklift wheel dust, things like that. Um, it's I don't know. But as things progressed, I'll tell you this much. Um, uh, we really haven't done heavy duty cleaning to all this, and I'm not sure, you know, I don't know. Wear your mask, nice one, dude. That's a beautiful bug too.
I
I
know,
wish
right?
I wish I could show this to the people on YouTube here, but and yeah, people on YouTube, me and Brian are big VW freaks, and I know Matt has respect for them, but not the same way as he does for a Volvo or something like that.
I know. If it's a Scirocco, I'm all over it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's right.
Yeah.
We did agree on that.
But
And Scirocco's are fun.
I say this much. I would take in a heartbeat a 1968 Volvo wagon, with a little more curvature.
Oh yeah.
I own two 122s, a 4-door and a 2-door. I wish I had one.
Oh yeah.
KJ remembers the Icelandic Metal Mobile.
Yes. Yeah, that was my old radio name was KJ. And
yeah, the 122 wagon is like dream country for me.
That's such a gorgeous car.
I know, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that it's Thule that uses the 122 as its like mascot type thing. In fact, if I find one, I will contact you and I will send you. I picked up a couple of extra stickers and pins from the Thule thing at one of these outdoor trade shows, and they are 122 wagon sticker and pin. If I can find them, I'll send it to you.
Oh, that'd be awesome. The 122, I've such a great car.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And they even highway cruisers, man. Mine love just cruising along 80 miles an hour. Cops wouldn't even look twice. That old hoopty can't be going that fast.
Yeah. That thing was a blast too, dude.
And it just cruised. What a great car.
That's so cool, yeah.
One of the things I did hate about living in the city was that's where I lost that car. Too many parking tickets.
Yeah. Well, that's what scooters are for.
Yeah.
Scooters and skateboards.
Everywhere. So I ended up driving a cab there. I got errands to do.
Yeah, baby. Well, so there we go. We nailed we actually nailed 3 topics, and yeah, I'm still pissed off about toilet paper. I'm not gonna lie. Is anybody like starting to see like it stay on the shelf at all anywhere?
I think our Costco has it.
Yeah, ours does as well.
Okay, it's like we actually saw a few, and like I'm like, no, we don't need it. But my wife was like, maybe we should. I'm like, no, not yet. But then she went out shopping, I guess, at Target last weekend, and she said there was actually quite a few on the shelf. So I grabbed one just because.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, but I said, so like how much? She's like, oh, like half the shelf was full. I was like, really? So, but still, good Lord. Well, and of course, toilet paper is going to be going to like 99 cents for a 12-pack now, right? Because nobody's going to be buying toilet paper for months.
Right, and that's when you stock up for the fall when this thing comes back.
That's right.
Well, and then put it on eBay for $20.
Like we had when all this toilet paper thing was going down. I've gotten to a point because I live in earthquake country. You be prepared. We had one of those Costco size toilet papers distributed amongst the bathrooms. Plus, we had a backup in our little pantry.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do. And so when it hit, my wife's like, "Oh, we should buy some as soon as we see some." Like, A, where are we going to put it? And B, how much toilet paper are you planning on using? That we're going to go through basically like 2 cases of toilet paper in the next like 2 weeks. Why don't we wait until I bust open this other one, and then we replace it like we normally do. And if it turns out like we can't find it for a week, it's a lot of TP. I think it'll last us. We'll be fine.
Yeah, but you'll be safe till Christmas. So you're
paper
good.
towels and napkins too. I mean, come on, I got paper products.
And well, Brian, wait, you got like how many people living at your house, dude?
There's 8 of us.
Yeah, so you need to stay stocked up.
Yeah.
You have you need to have a storage shed or something, I'm sure.
No, we all buy their own. Yeah, exactly. No, what's funny is that we have not had, problems. And like you said, we were the same way. We had enough to last us for weeks and weeks and weeks, and never even worried about it. It's just,
Right, because that's you buy that way anyway, and then it's like, oh my god, we gotta get toilet paper, towel. No, you really don't. But
and it's the same thing with water around here. All of a sudden, all the bottled water was gone.
Oh yeah.
And my wife uses the CPAP, and she needs distilled water.
Oh wow.
And distilled water's gone, and you're like, what? I hope you're not drinking that. That's not drinking water.
Yeah, that's that.
I mean, yeah, it's technically water, but
it ain't good for you to drink.
Nuh-uh.
It actually will make you sick.
Yeah, it starts. Yeah. So it needs all those minerals and everything in it to be good for you.
Yeah.
But same thing. My wife's like, oh no, when we find water, we should get it. It's like, where am I going to put it? On top of the other 5 gallons we have backed up. Our water's not shut off yet. I've got a bunch of inline filters for my refrigerator.
Right.
So
you're all good.
Stop panicking.
Yeah. All right, so Lyle's giving me the finger of the music with the police here and too much information. Little plug for them because, police are the best band in the world. So.
Yes.
But anyway, so listen, I know we've been sloppy, and of course, the title of the show is Random Kristian, so it's basically whenever it happens, it happens. But we do try and plan Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't have any other doctor appointments or anything like that. And I'll stay off the pills for Tuesday if you boys are willing to stay off. And well, if you guys would just be here Tuesday, then, we're all good.
That sounds
great. Cool with that, man.
All right. Well, and Brian, I know you guys are slamming busy, so I'm glad you were here, dude. I was worrying that you weren't going to be able to make it. So, Matthew, thank you as always. I appreciate you being here. And let's do it again Tuesday, guys. I want to thank Lyle, who's still giving me the finger. Love you, Lyle. Thank you, Lyle, for producing the show as always. And want to thank Anchor.fm. Well, thank the people of Ireland for tuning in, and whoever this one person is that has watched the show for all 58 minutes. Dude, you are awesome. Or ma'am, lady, dude, chick, babe, bro. We're so glad you're here, and tune in again Tuesdays and Thursdays. Usually do it around 5 o'clock Central Time. This is what we do. This is how we do it. Be good to each other. Take care of each other. It's what God wants you to do, and it's how we're supposed to do it. So play by the rules. Be nice. Be safe. Peace out.
Peace out.
Adios, my amigos.
Peace. And yes, and to YouTube.